Reference entries in APA all have the same 4 elements, and understanding those elements will help you to both dissect or understand reference entries you see, as well as create your own reference entries. Here are the 4 elements for a reference entry: author, date, title, and publication information. Each reference entry for each type of source includes these 4 elements, and it's variations within these elements that make reference entries look differently, particularly for publication information. We can also see that each element ends with a period, which separates it from the next element. There are usually just slight variations in the author, date, and title elements between types of sources. For example, when we look at reference entries for various types of sources, the authors often look the same, just with variations in how many authors are listed. However, the publication information will change the most in different types of sources because the publication information changes depending on how the sources are published. Different kinds of sources are published differently, and that's really where all of the variety in our reference entries come from. While the publication information will change the most, it is also often the most important because it tells the reader how to find the source and what kind of source it is. So, if you give me a reference entry, as long as you formatted the publication information correctly, I can identify what kind of source it is and where to find it. So, while the publication information element could provide some frustration as you navigate the differences between types of sources, know that it is also the most important element for your readers.